Welcome to another exciting episode of the Unscripted series. And thank you for always being with us. Today we talk about money. One of the times that we always need to have. In fact, the very one that makes the world go round. The Bible says in Ecclesiastes 10 and 19 that the feast is made for laughter, wine for merry, and money answered all things. And when you come into our local palace, there are countries that today, we want to look at money, how we get it, how we manage it, how we spend it, so that we can always have it and do the things that we do with it. Especially in this festive season. We're always excited in festive seasons and occasions, and one thing we spend a lot, it's money. But then, after the festive season, life still goes on. So we are going to look at how we manage our money, how we spend during the festive season, so that after that, we're not incurring debts. We don't go crying to people because we spent all our money during the festive season. Christmas is good. Make merry, give gifts, be as generous as you can, but be manageable with your finances. We're going to go on a quick commercial break. When we come back, I introduce my guest, who is a financial consultant, and we are going to talk about how to manage our finances, especially in this festive season. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Legendary Capital Event Center. Legendary Capital Event Center is a beautiful event center in Dansoman, Accra. Our event center venue is ideal for hosting events such as weddings and parties. Our beautiful event center in Dansoman is suitable for conferences, corporate programs, and various events. We provide a stunning and serene environment that helps create beautiful and memorable moments. Look nowhere else for your next event than Legendary Capital Event Center in Dansoman. You can call the numbers 055-14-77-555 or 055-14-77-444 for more information. Come one, come all for an awesome experience.
Series. Today we are talking financial management, especially in this festive season. And I have a wonderful guest in studio. He is a financial coach and consultant, and he's going to do the discussion with me and telling us all we need to know, all we need to do to always be right with our finances. So welcome, Peter K Asare-Nyarko.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome to the Unscripted series.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. So yes, I love to talk about because I love money. I mean, nothing the wrong way though. Before anybody gets me wrong, nothing the wrong way. But yes, money makes the world go round. But what is financial management? Let's start with that.
Okay, thank you very much, and let me wish all our viewers Merry Christmas. Talking about financial management has to do with the ability to plan, organize, control, and distribute your financial resources.
The ability to plan, organize, control, and distribute all your financial resources. Great. Okay.
That's a simple definition for financial management.
So, what are people doing wrong or right about it?
Sure. So managing personal finance is more important, yet complicated than ever. Looking at how the economy is going, you can talk of COVID-19, Russia-Ukraine war, and all that.
Obviously.
So it has become difficult for people to manage their financial resources. And one thing we don't learn in school is how to manage your money. Even in the homes, the moment you start talking about money, your parents will be like, stop talking about money, because they see it as a taboo topic. So because you are not taught how to manage our money in school, and we don't have that conversation going on in our homes, we lack the basic skill set to manage our money. And that is what is preventing a lot of people from putting their financial house in order.
Okay, so what are some of the basic steps that a person can go through to be able to manage their resources?
Great. So in managing your personal finance, one thing you need to do is to understand your current financial situation. If you don't know where you are, you can't plan for where you are going. So we need to understand our financial situations, the financial resources we have, the things we want to acquire in life. Do we have enough resources to acquire them? How we want to live our life. Do we have enough resources to live the life we want to live? If you get this understanding, that is the first step in planning your finances. Then once you have the understanding, now you have to set goals for yourself. One thing I've realized is most of us, we don't set goals. We have amazing dreams. We want to acquire the finest things in life.
Yeah.
We want to make the most money and all that. But these are dreams. They are fantasies. Everyone can say it. Right now I can say I want to travel to Dubai. It's a dream.
Yeah.
But how you plan, how you acquire resources to help you achieve your goals is what we need to focus on. So I mostly say there are a huge difference between a financial dream and a financial goal. A financial dream is something you hope for. More like wishful thinking. But a financial goal is something you have planned for and working towards.
Okay, so can we have like an example of a financial goal?
Yes. So if you say I want to start a business,
Yeah.
that is a financial dream.
Okay.
If you tell me I want to start a business in 6 months' time, I need 10,000 Ghana cedis to start the business. I have started saving towards getting 10,000 Ghana cedis to start my business in 6 months' time. That is a financial goal.
Okay.
So a goal without a time or a deadline is a slogan.
Okay.
So that's the dream.
Alright, so like you're saying that we should have smart goals, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic and time-bound.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah. So once you understand your situation, you have to set goals for your situation.
Okay.
And then you have to also earn some money. Very important. You have to earn money. No one becomes financially successful without consistently increasing his or her income. So if you have 10,000 Ghana cedis in your account now and you are not earning additional money, you will squander the 10,000 and you won't get money from anywhere. So you have to consistently increase your income.
Find
you have
ways
to make more money. So this is where multiple streams of income is very key. And then so for most people, their only source of income is themselves. So the woman selling wache, once she falls sick and she's not able to go out there to sell the wache, her income ceases. But we need to find ways of earning multiple streams of income.
So that even when you are not doing one, other ones are bringing you some form of income.
Sure.
Okay, so we have just celebrated Christmas, and I'm saying that because 25th is just past, but it's a whole month celebration.
Sure.
And for many people around the world, the whole of December, even when you look at the Asian countries, it stretches to January. There is a whole festive mood. Is it too late to put in some measures to still manage my finances if I didn't have this information before?
It's never too late.
Okay.
So one thing I tell people is you have to get plan a Christmas. You have to plan your Christmas. So your Christmas should be on a budget. So this is where you raise a Christmas budget.
Okay.
Yes. So I always tell people at the beginning of the year, you have to even think of Christmas, because you know, after working hard throughout the year, you have to make merry.
Yeah.
And so Christmas is an opportunity for us to make some merry, enjoy with our family and friends. And so, but you need to put strategies in place. You need to plan for it. So this is where you raise your Christmas budget. How much do you want to spend in Christmas? You need to know. Who are you going to gift? You need to know. Where will I go in Christmas? So once you have a Christmas budget, it keep you in track. You don't overspend in Christmas. If you don't have a budget, that is where you will overspend. And in January, you know, we have almost 100 days in January. So if you don't have a Christmas budget, you realize when we get to January, you'll be found wanting. So I want people to get a Christmas budget. Plan your Christmas. Plan your outing. Plan what you want to give out. And there are ways you can cut down on your Christmas budget. If you don't have money to go out there with your family to enjoy, you can do something in the house. You can create some fun things. Be creative in the house. You can say, okay, in Christmas, we are not going out. We are reading a book and we are discussing it.
Reading a book?
Yes, and discussing
at Christmas?
Yes, with your kids. It's a fun activity.
Sorry. Read a book, or maybe some games in the house.
Yes. You can say we will be playing a Ludo in the house.
Yeah,
so,
I think I'll buy that to read
but
a book.
Reading a book is a hobby.
We'll read it in January.
It's a hobby.
Yeah, but we'll read it in January.
Oh, okay. For me, one thing that gives me excitement is when I'm reading. So
okay.
Yeah. So if you're like me, you can say in Christmas, this is what. So just find some fun activities you can do with the family in the house to help you cut down expenses.
Yeah. And even friends, when you're going out, you can share the Uber ride. Sure. Instead of picking individually, you can share, reduce the cost.
Sure.
Now let's still stay on the budget. Can you give us maybe, you're saying that if we should start planning from January,
sure,
which is great. Can we be more specific? I want people to understand, because sometimes we say budget plan and once I any panasum be. So maybe I earn 1,000 cedis a month. From January, what can I be doing? What would you advise? What percentage of my salary should I save, or what percentage should I spend? How can I plan all the way through to December so that I'm always liquid and I don't find myself wanting?
Great. So this is where we are going back to the goal setting. So at the beginning of the year, you have to set your goals. You have to even ask yourself how much you want to make in the year. So if you are saying I want to make 50,000 Ghana cedi in 2022, then you need to ask yourself how much will you spend. So once you know your income, you should also.
No, so let's make an example. So the income is 1,000.
Yeah,
1,000. So let's say that you have 1,000 a month.
A month. Okay, sure.
What goal would you set?
So
how would you spend and all that?
So if you have 1,000 a month,
yeah,
that means that's 12,000 at the end of the year.
Yes.
So you need to also assess how much you spend every month. So out of the 1,000, how much are you going to spend every month? So let's say I'm spending 800 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
So that's 8,000. 9,600.
It's on the days at the end of the year.
At the end of the year. So the difference is your money. That's your net worth. Your difference is what you are going to spend your Christmas on. So here, if you're saying in Christmas, I want to spend 2,000, ask yourself, is my surplus enough to spend my Christmas?
Money, yes, and even have excess.
If your surplus will not be enough to have a great Christmas, then find other ways within the month So this is where now we are living in a global world. We are living in a digital world. With just your mobile phone, you can create other source of income.
Yes.
You can do overtime. You can find yourself some part-time work just to make sure you are able to achieve the target you have set for yourself. And you have to break your finances down into long-term, medium-term, and short-term. So let's say from day one, from 1st January to March, the things you need will be your short-term goals.
Okay.
From March to, let's say, June will be your medium-term goals. And then June to December will be your long-term goals.
Okay.
So if you are saying you need 2,000 for Christmas, that means it falls within your long-term goals. So you have to handle your short-term goals first. So if you know in January, most people, that is where they settle their rent and all that. So you have to make sure you settle all those expenditures and then create surplus for the long-term goals. If you have to save towards December, every month, be intentional about it. This is where the discipline
comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that you have 2,000 over 12 months. You divide it, so you know that in every month you need to spend maybe save probably about 150 thereabouts.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Now
sure.
that makes it very basic.
It all starts from the beginning of the year. You have to have plans for yourself. You have to have goals for yourself, and you have to be intentional about it. Yeah, everything you want to achieve within the year, make it a goal and save towards it. Yeah.
Okay. Peter, I'm going to hold you on for now. We have a quick commercial break. When we are back, we will continue the discussion. So, like you're saying, we are discussing financial management, especially in this festive season. You don't want anybody to go broke or enter the new year with so much debt and you are found wanting. Stick and stay. Do not touch your dial. Don't change the channel. And let's continue the conversation on all our social media handles at the Unscripted series. I'll be right back.
Welcome to Legendary Capital Event Center. Legendary Capital Event Center is a beautiful event center in Dansoman, Accra. Our event center venue is ideal for hosting events such as weddings and parties. Our beautiful event center in Dansoman is suitable for conferences, corporate programs, and various events. We provide a stunning and serene environment that helps create beautiful and memorable moments. Look nowhere else for your next event than Legendary Capital Event Center in Dansoman. You can call the numbers 055-14-77-555 or 055-14-77444 for more information. Come one, come all for an awesome experience at our
Joining us, I'm having a discussion with Peter K Asare-Nyarko, who is a financial coach and consultant. And today we are talking about financial management. Earlier, he has made us understand why it is important to plan your finances, make sure you're getting multiple streams of income and setting financial goals. Yes, you would want $1 million in your account like I want. That is a financial wish. But he's telling us that if you need to make that a reality, then it means that you need to set goals time-bound and be intentional about it. Yes, Kojo, we are back.
Sure.
I'm asking, is it okay to deviate from my plan? Is it okay to do that?
Sure, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. So mostly when you are setting your plans, you should be feasible enough.
Okay.
Yeah, because something can sway you away from achieving your goals. But never change the goal. You can change the strategy.
You can change the strategy, but not the goal.
Not the goal. Your eyes should always be on the goal.
So I shouldn't change my $1 million.
No.
That's my financial wish. I'm putting the structures in place to get it. Yes, I should have at least $1 million in my account someday.
Yeah, sure.
So learning from you, I'm going to put the time to it.
Yeah. So let's say if you set a goal for 2022 for a year, and your goal is to, let's say, get married, your goal is to start a business, and you have planned everything out, and you have realized you need, let's say, 10,000 Ghana cedis to do that project.
Yeah.
And at the deadline, we're not able to raise that 10,000. You shouldn't change the goal. You can set a new date for it and work towards it.
Okay.
Because we live in an uncertain environment.
Yeah.
Something can just sway
it can
you
just
away
sway
from
and
your goals.
things can just change. Like,
so
like the way the CD and the dollar is dancing like that.
Yeah, so it's okay if you are not able to achieve all your goals, but don't change the goals. Just tweak the strategies and work towards it.
Okay, but how far away from my goal can I deviate?
So mostly, if you set goals and they are not smart enough, so let's say you want to start a business in 6 months, and you need 6,000 Ghana cedis to start the business. So that means every month you have to save 1,000 cedis too. But here's the case: your monthly income is 1,000. So how can you save 1,000
That's not
to
realistic.
achieve the goal?
Yeah.
So sometimes the goals we set for ourselves, they are not realistic enough. So that can sway us away from achieving the goal. It can also be market conditions, the economic conditions.
Yeah.
We all didn't know the dollar was going to beat the city left and right.
Yeah.
So, but it happened. And some people went to bought the dollar, and now the city.
Yeah, man, I see this appreciating.
It's back on its ground. So let's say if you have $1,000 in, let's say, 2 weeks time, that was 17, so that is 17,000. But now the dollar, the cedi is 8 cedis.
Yeah. So
that means your money has dropped.
Yeah.
So these are some of the conditions that can sway you away from achieving your goals.
okay. Now I know a bit about finances with business. When it comes to business, sometimes it's like it's good to be in debt. But personally, is it good to be in debt? And on what grounds is it good or is it bad? And how do we get ourselves out of it? Because a lot of people, some will borrow to do parties, to borrow even to get married and all that. And we just have debts all over us. And especially in occasions, especially Christmas. And in January, we are still on once, and we keep repeating it. So what can we do to get ourselves out of all these situations?
So with the regard that whether it is good or bad, let me take you to the Bible. The Bible says the borrower is a slave to the lender.
Yeah.
And so the Bible is trying to make us understand that borrowing is not good. So, but there are good debts and there are bad debts. So if you are going for a loan to expand your business, that is good.
That's a good debt.
If you are going for a loan to invest in income generating assets, something that will pay the loan itself, that is good. But if you are going for a loan to invest in something that will not give back money, that is dangerous, and it can hurt your financial journey. So we shouldn't incur debt to acquire liabilities. Getting married, and the marriage will not give you back money.
Yeah.
So it's
It's unwise to do that.
Yeah, yeah,
You're trying to be too diplomatic with people to do that. So I think that when it comes to finances, we should just be straightforward.
Yeah, straight to the point.
Yes.
So it's unwise to
it's unwise
to do that. So I think every goal you want to achieve, you should try as much as possible to save towards it. Yeah, try as much as possible to save and invest towards it. Incurring debt is something that can distract you from creating wealth. Everyone wants to create wealth.
Yeah.
You all want to live a good life. And so if something is going to prevent you from attaining that status, then you need to do away with it. So it's not advisable to incur debt. If you don't have enough money to celebrate Christmas, live within your means. Enjoy within your means.
Exactly.
There are different kinds of ways you can enjoy this Christmas without incurring much debt. If you want to party, I know and you are a Christian, I know a lot of churches are doing a lot of programs in December. Involve yourself in that. So just find some activities that will not allow you to incur so much money.
Yeah. Now, because we are talking money, let's go a bit. I know that a lot of Ghanaians now would not want to hear about investment, but we cannot talk about finances without talking about investment. So, as people personally, what would you advise as part of multiple streams of income? Maybe a bit of an advice on investments. Sure. Yes.
Investment is great.
Okay.
Yeah. You cannot build wealth without investing. Investment is a vehicle we use to build wealth. But you need to understand investment. Okay. You need to understand investment. You need to even understand how you want your investment to make you money. You need to understand asset allocation and asset classes.
Okay.
You need to understand risk tolerance. You need to understand your target rate of return. So one thing I've realized is most people do investment because their friends
ask them to do it.
But once you are intentional about it, once you learn about it, you need to know your investment strategy. So for example, there are 3 ways your investment can earn you money. You can get an income from your investment. So if you buy a T-bill, at the end of the maturity period, you get interest, and that is an income. If you buy stock, you get dividend, that is an income. If you invest in mutual funds, you get commissions, that's an income
as well.
And then we have growth. There are investments that grow over time. So for example, when MTN issued the IPO in 2018, now the IPO has grown over time. It was 75 pesos then. But now it has grown over time. If you start a business now, your business, it will take time for your business to grow. And then we have tax deductions. So mostly when government wants to encourage certain form of investment, it gives tax rebate. So affordable housing and all that. So you need to understand all these strategies. So let's say if you want income, then you need to invest in investment that will give you income. Liquidity. If you want growth, invest in investment that will give you growth.
Now, before we'll be wrapping up very soon, or too soon. It's sad. I love to talk about money. I wish I would keep talking about it. COVID-19, the Russia-Ukraine war, most Ghanaians don't want to hear that, but the reality is that this has affected us. And you did mention that earlier. What would you advise? What would be your advice to them? How can they bounce back so that they don't get out of business?
Sure. Let me share this story before I give my final advice. So there was this 2 kids who lived with their alcoholic father, and they had to live with him, and they had no choice. Their father was an alcoholic father. He moved around and all that. But when they turned 30 years, one became a successful businessman and the other became an alcoholic. So they were all asked, what happened? And the successful businessman was like, because of my father's situation. I didn't want to end up like my father. And the other one said, because of my father's situation, I ended up like my father. What am I trying to say? COVID-19, we all didn't anticipate for COVID-19.
Yeah.
Russia-Ukraine war.
Yeah.
But we find ourselves in this situation. We cannot change it. But our actions, our attitude, our behavior will determine how you will come out of this situation. So if you were hit by COVID-19, you don't need to put yourself down. Re-strategize.
Okay.
Because one thing I realized is COVID-19 even brought a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, for some people, yes.
Yeah.
They did.
So you need to re-strategize, and like I said earlier, don't change your goal.
Change the strategy.
If the goal of your business is to raise 1 billion Ghana cedis, focus on that goal, but change the strategy and work towards it.
Okay, so before I go off, I just need to give you a few seconds. Tell us about Sikam PDD and any other financial book you have. So you see, now we are consulting financial experts.
Great. So I have a couple of books here.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is Mastering Personal Finance.
All right.
Yeah. This will help you take absolute control over your money. So everything about saving, budgeting, you can find it in this book. And yes, of course, you can't pay the day. So a lot of questions keep coming about why we wrote Scam PDD. But Scam PDD is not a political book.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Before the president said that, it was already there.
So basically, these are basic financial rules every individual needs to know. And because of what is happening in the current economic environment, we spoke a lot about investment, how you can understand investment and use it to your advantage. So they are also available in this book. So they are available in all book stores.
Okay.
And you can also get them on Amazon.
Okay, that's great.
So once you go on Amazon, just type Scam PDD, you can get it on Amazon. And you can also get in touch.
Yes, please do that for us.
On 0278 553 887. 0278 553 887. And then you can also check our website www.cfleafrica.org. www.cfleafrica.org, or just type Center for Financial Literacy Education Africa and follow the link on Google. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Peter. So you can get him on the site www.cfleafrica.com. Ask them all the financial questions that you have. They'll be more than willing to help you. Because I know that one thing they love to do is to make sure that we all have financial freedom. We are earning, we are saving, and we are investing. That is the AC principle. We wish you a glorious festive season. We know we are all still in the Christmas mood, so have an enjoyable Christmas season. Getting into the new year, making sure that we are having smart financial goals so that we are not found wanting. And enjoy yourself. Have Mary. We are going to have Mary, the unscripted series team. We are enjoying the Christmas, so enjoy it as well. But do not forget to get interactive on all of our social media handles at the Unscripted series. Keep sharing, keep liking, subscribe to our YouTube channels. Ubuntu, we are because you are. So let's do this together. Thank you so much, my girl Bevy, for the makeup. I always love working with her. It's been a wonderful time with you right here on this episode. I will see you on the next. As a goodbye from here.
Welcome to Legendary Capital Event Center. Legendary Capital Event Center is a beautiful event center in Dansoman, Accra. Our event center venue is ideal for hosting events such as weddings and parties. Our beautiful event center in Dansoman is suitable for conferences, corporate programs, and various events. We provide a stunning and serene environment that helps create beautiful and memorable moments. Look nowhere else for your next event than legendary Capital Event Center in Dansoman. You can call the numbers 05514775555 or 05514774444 for more information. Come one, come all for an awesome experience at our beautiful event